And I could feel the other dude just staring at me, looking at me like really weird, like. The tagine, Moroccan tea, and we got some bread here. I'm not sure what they call it. Wow, look at that. It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful towns in the whole world. It's not exactly what I expected. This is the start of my Moroccan solo adventure. I don't want to shout too loud because I'm in an airport right now and it's about 1:30 in the morning. If you ask me why I'm here at 1:30 in the morning, it's because the cheapest flight from the UK to Morocco was £18 and I have to get 3 flights. Right now I have to sleep in the airport. We've got a 12-hour wait. There's a dude under there. That looks like the best sleeping spot under the stairs. All the good spots have been taken. I could go under those chairs and I could move these. Bad idea, really loud. Check out my cave. I've got a solid wall, it's dark, it's warm. Only trouble with this one, the outside world can view me. Imagine what weirdos could just come and watch me whilst I sleep. No, there's a staff member. I'm just gonna hide. Hey, made it in North Africa, baby. First time on the African continent on this channel. Let's try and find a bus into Tangier and then start exploring Morocco, I suppose. There are no buses to Tangier, only taxis, which sound really expensive. So let's go see how expensive they are. And if not, I'm gonna be walking 2.5 hours.
150.
150.
Ah, 150.
Okay, no thank you. How much?
150. 150.
La place.
Oh.
Centro.
Yeah.
Tangier.
Can you do less? No.
La place comment ça s'appelle? Very good
Price.
Centro.
That's okay. I have very good legs. The tariff over there is 150 dirham, but then he offered 100, but it was a bit above my price range, so I'm paying 80, which is literally half price, and we're getting the same distance. It definitely helps when you're a little bit tight with your money. This is a crossing. There's no button or anything. Jesus Christ. There's no button or anything to push. You just got to cross it, but the cars were going really fast, so I just went with that little mummy and that girl. I'm heading to the Medina, because that should be a very interesting place. We'll go and have a cup of tea. We'll have a mint tea, a Moroccan mint tea, my favourite tea. And then I'll do some Googling, work out what the typical correct prices are for things, because you should always Google that kind of thing first. And then I won't get scammed. Or not scammed, but I won't pay too much, you know, I won't pay the tourist price. Got my first Moroccan food here. I'm a little bit confused and dazed because I haven't slept in 24 hours and I've done a lot of moving, been in a couple of countries. But anyway, what we've got here is a tagine, Moroccan tea, mint tea, really nice fresh mint there. And we've got some bread here. I'm not sure what they call it, but it's like it's quite spongy, got like a nice dense outer layer, but quite soft in the middle. They cook this in a pot, in an oven, I think in an oven. In fact, I'm not even sure. Let me just show you what this is. This is a tagine. This is the lid of a tagine, and it would go on like a bowl, and then it steams it. It steams it in its own juices. So you typically have like meat and vegetables. I just have vegetables here and spices. So we've got some beans here. I don't know what they are, maybe some butter beans or something like this. A couple of different types of beans. We've got carrot. We've got some coriander, potato, lots of tomato, and you've got this really rich, oily sort of sauce. It's a bit watery, I suppose. But anyway, let's give it a go. What I'll do, hope it's not too hot. Wow, that is freaking delicious. That's like, I came to Marrakesh and I had a tagine in Marrakesh and there was no spices in it before. And I didn't like it. I was worried about getting this tagine, but I thought I'd better try it. But this has got loads of different spices in it. It's like got really like deep flavour. It's very tomatoey. It's not like overly spiced, but it's like a nice gentle spice. You can tell it's been cooking for a while. beans are so soft and tender. It almost turns to like spicy mashed potato. Oh, you got some olives in here too. Look at that. Got some olives, some potato. These olives are really powerful in their flavour. Really delicious. And the potato is perfectly cooked. Everything is like, it's like a stew. It's almost like a steamed stew in some sort of way. They're really nice and spicy, but not like chili spice. There's no chili spice in this. Just not really sure what's in it. Almost tastes like a little bit like smoked paprika. This smells really tomatoey. It's got some spices in it. I'm not sure I'll be able to work it out. In fact, let's try it. Let's try the bread.
Oh, what's up?
Look at that. Absolutely dripping. I don't give 10s, but this is a 9 out of 10 for me. That's absolutely gorgeous. And to top it off, it was 20 dirhams, which is like £1.60. Like $1.80, $1.90, something like that. For the bread and the tagine. And it's 10 dirhams for a mint tea. And so it's stewed for a long time in lots of mint, and then they put fresh mint when they serve it. So it's super minty and it's sugary. It's so nice. Wow, look how narrow this street goes. It's really, really cool. I love walking through old narrow streets. Thank you. Look at that. These buildings are almost touching, and look at that really cool lamp as well. They've all got the same doors. I don't know what's happened here, whether they all thought, right, I want to get some new doors. Let's knock around the neighbourhood and see if anyone else wants some new doors. Get them wholesale, because they're all exactly the same. Look at this huge cannon. Newcastle, no way, Newcastle on time. This is a British cannon. No way, look at the size of it. Everywhere I go, it doesn't matter where I am, I always find cannons in old parts of the cities, and they're always British. Look at this mechanism. So this swivels round. I wonder how they actually swiveled it. What was the engine? Was it people, an engine, or animals? This is heavy. This is tons and tons and tons, tens of tons. Really hard steel. It's actually out towards sort of like the port, the main port there. So it's protecting the port. So we're going to walk through this part, and hopefully it'll be just as interesting as this. That is wonderful.
Do you have story? What's happened in this? You know why?
No idea.
I think this is the cannon. The King Sidi Muhammad bin Abdullah. I think it's in 18th century. They buy for Britain.
Yeah, I see.
You know why? You know why? The colony now back. The Portuguese colony now back.
Yeah.
We have maybe 14 cannons like that.
These big ones.
Yes, from Newcastle.
Wow.
You know, understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Britain in 18th century is the much country.
Big, strong.
War, yeah.
Yeah.
We have 2 here, and the 3 other places, other base, and the Casbah. You know, all the coast. Because
it's so big.
Yes. Because the Portuguese now back.
Okay.
And we have big bombs.
Okay. So you buy these off the British
From British, yes.
to keep the Portuguese away. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, sir. You're very kind.
Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, so the Moroccans so far are really friendly. So I'm just having a little snack here out on the street. We're out around sort of the Medina. Got a little bit lost. And this dude does like hot sandwiches. So in this sandwich, we've got all these types of salads and stuff. So we've got olives, gherkins, onions, carrot, tomato, and we've got some of this mozzarella. This is pink mozzarella. I've never seen it before in my life. And he's just toasted it for me. So he's given me a toasted mozzarella and salad sandwich with a apple fizzy pop. So it was something like 15 dirham. It was really, really cheap. Unbelievable. It's good, eh? So let's check it out. Let's see if it is good. I've got this cat staring at me down there. Hello. Oh. Yeah, it likes mozzarella. And this is delicious. He's put some sort of sauce on it. There's some sort of like orangey, tangy sauce, almost like a ranch mixed with like a Thousand Island sauce kind of thing. It's really delicious. It's like a Subway. It tastes just like a Subway. They've got these really nice like potato fritters. They look like that. And they're really nicely spiced. Cat likes it too. I'm just heading to the bus station now. Had a good sleep. Just about to check out this hostel. Now my voice echoes around this whole Riyadh, this Riyadh hostel. So I'm going to give you a silent tour because I don't want to wake people up and annoy people. But I'll just show you what it's like. It's like about £6 a night, something like this. So it's within budget. But anyway, this is the top deck. You have like a nice little chill out area with bean bags and such. And you can see all around the city. You can see like the real cluster of houses. It's a bit windy up here today. You can see the sea right back there. We're on the coast. This is a coastal town. But anyway, I'm going to give you a silent tour, show you about just show you what it's like here. It's really pretty. So I just got off the bus and we are now in Chefchaouen. I don't know how the hell you say it. It's quite a hard thing to say. Anyway, it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful towns in the whole world. Literally one of the most beautiful towns in the whole world. Right now, it's not exactly what I expected. It's supposed to be all like blue, painted, but all the buildings painted blue. Really beautiful, thin alleyways. I've been walking for a little while. The bus station is, you know, about a kilometre and a bit outside the town. It looks like I'm about to come into the old town because that looks very old. And hopefully this will be the pretty bit. I don't know though. I've been super impressed so far. Okay. People were talking to me, two people talking to me at the same time. It confused my brain. Had no idea, it messed up. Anyway, it is getting blue now, isn't it? Hello. Hello. That's right. So tomorrow we're gonna. Wow, look at this. It's beautiful. This courtyard. But tomorrow we're gonna search around this area. But today we're just looking for our hostel that we've already booked. Wow, this is a very atmospheric place. Wow, look at that. Here we go, Suka Hotel. Okay, so the town is really blue. When you get into the old part of the town, all of it's super blue. And tomorrow we will explore it. So make sure you keep watching the channel. Also, we're going to explore the ganja fields up in the mountains, way up in the mountains, and the Rift Mountains. That'll be in another video, but right now I just want to show you the hostel that I've been staying at, and it's 60 dirhams a night. It's got a really nice rooftop. We'll show you that. So this is and it's like a riad. It's like the old school sort of riad style, where it's got like a central column of space, and then surrounding it comes off all the rooms and the buildings. So how do you turn the light on? There we go. Right, so this is the 8-bed dorm. I was in the 4-bed dorm. It was 60 as well, but 60 dirhams is like £5 or something like this. Really comfortable beds. It's nice and clean. When I was in the 4-bed dormitory, there were no, it didn't seem like there were travellers in there for the first 2 nights. There were 2 like middle-aged like Moroccan dudes, and the beds are really close. They were closer than what these 2 are, but pretty much just the same as closeness as this. And so I was just sort of like on my phone, just chilling, and I could feel the other dude just staring at me, looking at me like really weird, like. And I was just like, I tried not looking at him. I was on my phone, but I had to. I just looked at him. I was like, "You right, mate?" And he just stared at me, and he just kept doing it. And so did the other dude. There was two of them. I don't know if they were Moroccan, Spanish, or what, but they were just super, super odd. So it made me feel quite uncomfortable for the first 2 nights. But now I'm with other travellers. Here it is. Nice big room, and it's got a hot shower. The head attaches there. Western toilet. Lovely. It's very nice for £5 a night. It's not bad. You have this big rooftop in this terrace. I'm not going to go up there right now because there's people smoking. But you have this beautiful view of the mountain area around here, all the mountain regions, and you can see how congested the mountain area here, the town is, because hardly any of it is actual public alleyway. Most of it is just buildings. It's just like a pure dense concrete jungle. Just trying to like get a little nap in this really beautiful park. It's like a really beautiful grassy park, but there's like people keep shouting at each other and arguing and stuff, and someone was sniffing something, and then he was trying to hassle me. I think he was asking for the time, but I have no idea what he was saying. The dude that's shouting at these two dudes just shouted at another dude that was hassling me. I thought he was a good dude, but now he's going mental. So one thing I've noticed so far in Tangier, anytime I go to a park, there is some crazy things going on. There's 3 kids here just like throwing huge rocks and sticks at a group of adults over there. They're rushing them now. And the thing is, they're lobbing huge stones at each other, and they've stood in front of me, so I'm gonna get smacked by a stone. If they start throwing stones, I'm gonna have to shout at them, because now they're implicating me in this war. I don't know what's going on. The kids are just having fun, I think, like tormenting the adults. What is this park, man? I just came here for the evening, last light, thought it'd be nice little area to just chill out in, listen to the calls of prayer, feel the atmosphere. And they got like yobo kids just smashing people up. You alright, brother? He might have just called me a knob. I don't know. They seem friendly towards me. YouTube, yeah. Huh? Yeah.
The YouTube ديالك.
Here we go.
Morocco.
What are you doing?
ايش عندك معاكم زين؟
هذاك ماشي راسي.
هذاك حماق شوية.
جاي
جاي. إيماني فلوك.